Evan S. World Cultures. The Taklamakan Desert is a huge desert, one of the largest in the world. It is extremely dry and hard to cross. The Taklamakan Desert is in the Tarim Basin and is located between Tian and Kunlun mountain ranges. It is in northwest China. The only people that really traveled into the Taklamakan Desert were brave merchants who traveled through to get faster trades. Believing that they had enough food to make the trip, the merchants set off into the desert only to never return, or make it through with their goods and themselves intact. A series of oases that belonged to the kingdom of Croania were strung through the Taklamakan Desert. What was once a flourishing culture with agriculture and economy is now just a preserved ruin, engulfed by the hot sand of the Taklamakan Desert. The Khotan Empire, which held the kingdom of Croania, was a serious trading center. Commonly traded items were jade and silk. The Desert of Irrevocable Death is the Sea of Sand, one of the largest sand deserts in the world. It is 338,000 square kilometers, or 123,550 miles, and it is one of the driest places on Earth. It is surrounded by mountain ranges and is extremely hard to cross. Annual rainfall is less than 200 millimeters a year. The Taklamakan Desert is a shortcut through the Silk Road. Instead of curving around it to stop in Turpan and then go on to Samarkand, merchants could go across it and cut off a month of time from their journey. The journey through was dangerous. There wasn't much vegetation or water, and there definitely were no food sources. If you wanted to cross it, you had to be prepared to make the whole journey in one trip. In the picture, the purple line represents the merchant that goes through the desert, and the white represents the merchant who goes around. The red is the border of the desert, and the pins are cities and the desert. Both groups start in Xi'an and finish in Samarkand. The Taklamakan Desert was crossed throughout the duration of the Silk Road, though most merchants avoided it. If you had enough supplies, you could cut the time of travel by a little bit. The Taklamakan is located in the Xinjiang region of China, and is one of the world's largest deserts. It splits the Silk Road because it is extremely hard to cross, and merchants went around and stopped in Turpan to restock. Towns and cities such as Danhuang, Turpan, and Kashgar lie along the routes of the Silk Roads that surround the Taklamakan Desert. The Taklamakan Desert has been used for many things, including nuclear testing grounds, but no Silk Road went through it. The desert was created by a glacial sea about 800,000 years ago. It can get to be the hottest place on Earth during the day, but at night it gets very cold. Winter temperatures can descend to negative 40 degrees Celsius or lower, and during the short, hot summer they can rise to 38 degrees Celsius or higher. These extreme temperatures add to the list of things that could drive away merchants traveling with caravans and travelers of all sorts. The Taklamakan Desert was used for one thing during the Silk Roads: a shortcut. It had no other way it could be used. It was just a dry, barren place with no civilization at the time. It could, however, cut your time to Samarkand by a few weeks. That, my friends, is the Taklamakan Desert during the Silk Road. Thanks for watching, folks. That was the Taklamakan Desert during the Silk Road. If you want to learn more, you can research it using some of the citations listed. And folks, that's all for now.